How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Big Country here. We're gonna change things up this time. We're playing some Car Mechanic Simulator on the Xbox One. We're here in my garage. This is Big Country's garage. We got a treat for you guys today. Get in here. This is mine. I built this a while ago. As you see, it says my toy. I bought this at auction. Got all sorts of goodies on it. Got her all souped up. As you can see, she's got 671 horsepower, 723 foot-pounds of torque. And that's all motor too. She's not supercharged. Big old fat tires. Alright. And then today, what we got this right here. This Tempest Magnum SC 550. Supercharged 550. Now these are the rarest ones to find in this game of these ones. I've only found two. And so this is the second one that I found. So what I'm going to do is we're going to restore this one. And then we're going to sell it to a customer. Let's get started. I found this in a barn. We'll be showing you guys all the barn finds and everything like that from now on. As you can see, frame condition and interior condition are both in the mid 80s. Parts 32, global body condition 68. So let's go ahead and get the welder and an interior cleaning kit. Do that real quick. Oh, and before we do that, let's see. This has a value of $35,000. That cost $1,000. And this cost $100. So for $1,100, let's see, did we get our money back? We got our money back. Start in the back with the suspension. We'll work our way to the front. And I know a lot of people that play this have played Car Mechanic Simulator 18 on the computer, which that looks like a lot of fun. There's a lot of mods and different DLCs that have been available for that one for a while now. I personally have never played it. I don't own a gaming PC capable. So unfortunately, I had to wait until this one came out, but I am definitely not disappointed in this one by any means. I have a lot of fun. Now this one's going to be, I think we're going to do a resto mod on this one. Since this one's got the supercharger in it, we're going to go ahead and hop this one up a little bit, give it some performance parts, try and see if we can't make her go a little faster. We'll run her down the track when we're all done with it too, so you guys can see what she'll run. That fuel tank out of there. Oh, gotta pull the fuel pump first. Alright, let's go. We'll take the rims off first, or the tires, I should say, off of the rims. No, not install. We want to separate. And let's see, what did that say? It's got 245 70s. We're going to go wider than that. This big old NASCAR inspired car, we're going to give it some good old wide tires on the rear. Alright, let's go see what we can repair. Alright, there we go. Let's see, did we repair either of those rims? Oh, we repaired both of them. Alright, they're 14s. Those were two 4570s. And we're going to put a totally different tire on it. We're going to put a slick tire on the rear. We're going to do a 265. That's as big as you can go. And we'll keep it a 70 profile. Hopefully that looks good on there. If it doesn't, we'll put something else on there. I wish the balancer was faster, but she's old. I get it. She takes her time to do things. But I can put on a whole set of tires in the time that it takes for this balancer to balance one rim. Gets kind of annoying sitting here waiting. Balance, balance. There we go. We're going to leave that one. We'll come back for it. That's how long it takes. Oh, didn't repair that. Alright, so let's go into the parts store. And now what I like to do is up at the top they have these tabs. If you use the right and left bumper, you can get to them. I find personally for the suspension and the brakes, it's a lot faster to go into these and get the parts that you need instead of searching for them one by one. Let's see, leaf spring, rear drive axle. And that's shock absorber B. Alright, let's get into what we repaired potentially, hopefully. Oh, it looks like we repaired a lot on this. Alright, it was in pretty good condition then. Gonna need a couple U-bolts. That's alright, I'm not surprised. Those normally don't get saved. They're pretty brittle. You start putting the wire wheel to them, and sometimes them threads just can't be saved. And then there's certain things in this that you will never be able to repair. So some of them I'm pretty familiar with and know what they are. A couple of them I'm still getting used to. Oh yeah, see that looks good. Got a nice fat tire filling the whole wheel well. Alright, let's go get the other one. We're going to go back to this side now. Let's grab a gas tank real quick. And then, let's hit the right button. We're going to go to the tuning shop. Grab a aftermarket fuel pump. Right there. Oh yeah, 1.5% power. Go buy them leaf spring U-bolts that we never did get. Go tab back over into the suspension. make it a lot faster. If you see too over on the side, there's a much bigger bar for scrolling than when you normally scroll in just the engine compartment. So it makes it a lot less to look through. A little easier on the eyes too. Some of the writing in there is pretty small. Need a wheel cylinder for the brakes. Can't have that leaking. All right, there we go. There's the whole rear end. Nice and rebuilt. New suspension. Fresh drag slicks. Going to be able to hold all that power and put it to the ground. Now, let's pull this exhaust, get that motor out of there so we can drop the front suspension. Get this transmission off. And I like to pull the clutch and the flywheel while it's still in the car, just so you got more room to work instead of trying to do it on the engine stand. All right, let's drop it down. Go get our cherry picker. Pop this hood real quick. Let's pull this engine up. You know what? Here, let's get this radiator out of the way. Get that battery out of the way. There we go. Now let's pull this engine. That big old blower don't come out of there easy. All right. Here we go. Get the brake servo. And we're going to go put our engine on the stand. Oh yeah. It's a big girl. She's going to have some power. All right. Let's go do the front. Now I like these rims that are on this right now. That and we're doing a resto mod. So we're going to try and keep it all stock appearing on the outside. And then everything underneath will be brand new. Everything under the hood will be brand new. And she's going to have more power than she ever thought she would. This car must have handled terribly. No wonder they put it in the barn and quit driving it. Couldn't steer, couldn't stop. Good thing I came along when I did before it rotted away into nothing. Come on, there we go. Trying to get them rubber bushings. Let's get all this weight off of here first. And I just want everybody to know too, we're not just a resto mod shop. We're not just a custom shop. We're not just a restoring shop. We're not just a job shop. We do everything. Custom work, anything. If you want it done, get a hold of me. We'll make it happen. I try to do things as fast as I can, get things in and out of the shop as quick as possible. It is a little hard. It's just me. But I try and work as efficiently and as fast as possible without making any mistakes. And I try to take on one job at a time so that way I can devote all my focus to that job and the customer is happy. These were 215/75s. We're going to put a race tire on it. We need two of them, 14s. We're going to do a 235/75. Keep with the wider profile. Help it give it that aggressive look, not that it needs it. A giant wing and the nose cone kind of says I'm aggressive. With that being said, too, for its NASCAR heritage, we're hoping that we can get it up to that 200 mph. That's why we're putting the race tires on it. Keep the race inspired heritage alive. We need some bushings. Oh, and you know what else we forgot? We need springs and shocks and caps. Let's go put those together real quick. And this tire's done balancing, so we'll take that too. The spring compressor is really fast. Grab that when we go to the other side. You need a steering rack. Them are expensive too. $720. Hey. And we need inner and outer tie rod ends. And as you see, you need a lot of bushings. That's why I buy mine 10 at a time. And when you have the front sway bar B, you can just buy the end link Bs. They will 95% of the time be what you need. Every once in a while, you'll get that oddball car where link A takes end link B, or vice versa. Link B takes link end A, but that's pretty uncommon. Get some wheel hubs. It's okay. We need wheel hub bearings and caps, and then we need the front wheel hub. There they are. Grab 2 of those. I try to buy everything in 2s when I pull it up and see that they're both bad, or if I only need one, I'll buy one. I just know if I'm doing 2 sides, I might as well buy 2. And let's go get some new brakes. Ventilated in the front. 2 sets of pads. Our caliper's still good, and the piston's still good. There we go. We could have even went wider with that. That's okay. It's just the front. We still got it. Well, yeah, we don't want to go too wide. We still got to make sure we got room to turn that tire. Don't want to be rubbing against the inside of the fender. Get everything nice and set up and new. Ready for that power plant to be dropped in here. I can see that spring sitting over there on the compressor. Forgot to grab it before we came to this side. Just like I was saying, as you can see, I just bought 11 rubber bushings because I accidentally bought one, and then I bought my 10 pack like I normally do. And we just used all 11 of them on the front end of this. Need another front axle knuckle cover. Or a dust shield for the brakes, as some people call it. All right, there we go. Now let's see. What do we need for the body of this thing? Obviously a fender. Right side mirror. Right headlight. Left side mirror. We're just going to take this fender. I forget which headlight. It was the right headlight. Right body window. Front license plate. Front bumper. Let's see. Should we just take everything off of here? Yeah. Nothing's good, so we're just going to strip it all, put all new on. Well, actually, we're going to try and restore whatever we can. Try and keep her as original as possible. But when you have barn finds, sometimes there's just not savable parts. All right, there we go. Let's see what we can repair. All right, so there we go. We were able to repair everything, it looked like. It's always good when that happens. Save us some money. Keep the original metal on the car. That trunk's obviously not original to this car, anyways, but it looks like it may be an original trunk off another car. So at least it's period correct metal. And then, yeah, there we go. We've got everything period correct metal except for the rear bumper, which I don't believe came with this car. It did not. So we need the left tail light C, which that's in the custom shop. And if you put in the first couple letters of something, generally you can get what you're after. Let's go over to the regular shop. Get a rear bumper. There's that. And we need left headlight B, so that's also going to be in the custom shop. You know what? We're going to go with these headlight C's. I like that. Looks a little bit more modern. Yeah, I like that. Looks a little bit more modern. We'll go with that. Plus, we're not keeping it. If I was keeping it, I'd go for the other one. But we're going to give this to a customer. So, get all brand new glass. All right, let's take a look. I believe that's everything except for the license plates and the interior. Yes. So seat 10 for the front. So we'll go with seat 10. I believe it was leather B. Yes, it's leather B. So we need 2 of those. And then it was a steering wheel 3. So we need 1 of those. And then a bench magnum. And so we need 1 of those. All right, let's get this interior stripped out of here. And let's put the new stuff in. There we go. Nice brand new interior. No poking in your butt with them old springs. Get this hood back open again for that power plant. We're going to start working on this engine. Let's get her torn down. And then what we're gonna do is, because I see we're already running about a half an hour, and I know that this is the overhead cam pushrod style engine, so it's gonna take a little bit of time to disassemble. We'll probably take this one apart and we'll wrap it up there. And when we continue, make this part one, and then we'll have a part two, and we'll start with a bare engine block, completely rebuild it up, put it back in the car, and see what we can get for it. I find if you click on the rocker arms and then just take the valve push rods out, as you see, it'll continue to bring you down on each rocker arm. All of those out of there. Take off the supercharger. Get the intake manifold off. Get the distributor out of here. Now we can take off this head. Go to the other side and we can do the same thing. Got a little zoomed out there. Accidentally got a little too happy with the A button. Sometimes you slip in between that gap between the rocker arm and the head, and it'll zoom you back out. Or you just be clumsy like I am and miss the whole thing entirely. It's okay though. We'll still get her off of there. Like I said, we try not to make mistakes, but we try to work as fast as possible. And so far, knock on wood, we've had pretty good luck. All right, let's rotate this thing over so we can get underneath of it. Get them pistons out of there. Suppose we'll just start right up front. I always like when they're in position like that. When you zoom back out, all you got to do is hit it and you take it right out. It's all about where the center of your screen is. Oh, there's the camshaft. Forgot to take that out earlier. It's because we never went back to the front of the motor after we took the distributor out. Crankshaft and the engine block. All right, let's go repair this, whatever we can. Some of this stuff we're going to repair and we're not even going to use it. That's okay. We'll sell it or we'll use it on the next project. Sometimes I like to do that. I like to save some parts. Why not? You know, if they're still good and you got an interchangeable motor, that's just being savvy in my opinion. All right, let's see. Put the engine stand back to where it needs to be. And put our block back on it, so we got a good place to start with. Oh, we didn't repair it. That's all right. We'll buy a brand new one. Everything will be brand new, shiny. Won't be able to beat it. Unfortunately, the block won't be numbers matching anymore. But that's okay, because like I said, we're going to do a resto mod, so there's going to be a lot of non-numbers matching stuff on here. So we need the OHV. All right. And there you have it. We're going to leave it just like that for now. And when we come back, we're going to build this up. Shove her in here. See, we got 498 horsepower and 691 foot-pounds of torque as it is from the factory. We're going to see if we can't get around 900. Hopefully we can hit that number. All right, that's going to do it for today in Big Country's Garage. I hope that I will see you all the next time.